I just want to talk about the channel a little bit. I've gotten a lot of comments to the effect of, hey, did Jamie die? No, I did not die. I'm here. I know I haven't uploaded a video for about 9 months, and I was going strong for a while. I'd give you an excuse, but I really don't have one. Excuses are like weeds along the wayside. I read this in a book somewhere. Excuses are like weeds along the wayside. They're easy to pull up, and they're always there. They're plentiful. I don't have an excuse. Really, just life gets busy. I got a little tired. I want to take a break. I have spent a lot of time pondering about the channel and what my goals are really with this channel, and I have a lot I still want to finish. But I do want to talk about the channel a little bit. Since I did pause, I had around, I think, 7,000 subscribers, and I thought, well, if I quit putting up videos, people quit subscribing. And I'm not really looking for this epic amount of subscribers, but I do find it interesting that in 9 months I still gained like 4,000 subscribers. That's kind of cool. People are still subscribing even though I'm not putting up any videos. That's kind of interesting. Let me show you a comment I got here. On one of my videos back in, I guess it was April of last year. I can say that it's January now. Jamie, I want to thank you for sharing the knowledge on your YouTube channel. By absorbing the knowledge you shared, I was able to gain the edge and landed a job in a very good software company. I live in a very poor country, and with this job, I get to feed myself, help out my family, and do what I love. One day I will share the knowledge just like you did. Thank you, man. So that's why I YouTube. A lot of people say, oh, you're making a lot of money off the YouTube channel. No, you don't really make any money off a YouTube channel, especially one on computer science. Now, if you want to upload videos on, I don't know, monkeys being electrocuted while Britney Spears is singing in the background, then you'll probably make some money off that YouTube channel. But computer science, you don't make money off of YouTube channels. When I was a teenager, my aspirations were be a track hoe driver. If you don't know what a track hoe is, go Google it, because if I Google it and show you a picture, I'll probably get a copyright violation. But I wanted to drive a track hoe, and the reason why I wanted to drive a track hoe is I thought, you know, that is all Jamie is capable of doing. I didn't know nor realize that I had some gray matter up here I could actually exercise and start using. And let me just kind of show you how my brain is. This is the size of my brain, and this is the size of my work ethic. Okay, little brain, huge work ethic. I don't know why I have this work ethic. God was just good to me with giving me this work ethic. And so I thought, well, I can work really hard. If I work really hard, I can become a track-hoe driver. But one thing led to another, and I ended up actually, I worked for a construction crew, and even though, you know, back when I worked with that crew, I think my brain was about this big, just this itty bit big. And that particular crew, every time I went to work and I came home, I got dumber. And I didn't think that was possible, because I felt like I was as dumb as I could get. And sure enough, I'd go to work and somehow I got dumber. All right, let me see if I can make this dumber. Dumber. And I realized this was happening, and I was like, oh no, I do not want it. I don't want this in my life. So I decided I'm going to college, and I took my work ethic, my big fancy work ethic here, and I went to college and I applied it. And even though my brain wasn't that big, by working and exercising and working really hard, long story short, I graduated top of my class. I learned a lot. I gained all this knowledge. I was so overwhelmed by, hey, I can learn, and this is cool stuff. Anyway, it was awesome. And since then, I've been given zillions of opportunities to learn. And I've been learning this way since the year 2000. It's 2015. So 15 years I've been learning like this, and it's been a lot of fun, but I feel so blessed. I feel like, wow, you've been given a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of people that don't have these opportunities inside and outside the United States. Well, how could I share this knowledge? I don't think God has blessed me with a huge brain, but he has blessed me with a huge work ethic. And then one other thing that God has blessed me with is the ability to explain hard concepts in simple ways. I think because it is so hard for me to learn these hard concepts, that I know from the layman's job, like you can see those books for dummies, I know from being a dummy what it's like to try to learn these really hard things. And so it takes me forever to learn something, but once I got it. And I think I can explain it in a way that makes sense. Not for everybody, but for most people. And God's given me that talent. and I feel like I should share, one, my education, and two, my ability to explain those things. I should share that to the world, both the United States and outside the United States. Well, I don't have the money or resources to travel around the world and share this and do conference talking and that kind of thing. Hey, YouTube. Isn't this kind of a cool day we live in? I mean, yonder 10 years ago or so, maybe a little longer, we didn't have this resource. I can now YouTube this knowledge out to the world. And so, going back to that comment, it's cool that whatever poor country Malo Peric lives in, hey, that's awesome. You just made my day, because this is why YouTube is to help people who are not privileged to have the opportunity to gain education and to get the edge. I think that's what, gain the edge. That's what you said here, gain the edge. And as long as you're willing to work hard and learn from me, that makes my day. I got another email I want to share with you guys. This one comes from an Annalisa. She actually stalked out one of my personal email addresses. I thought that was kind of ambitious of her. Dear Professor. Wow, that's a big word, Professor. My name's Jamie. You can just call me Jamie. I'm an Italian student. Italian. You're probably talented too. Sorry. I'm an Italian student who's currently enrolled in a bachelor's degree in software engineering. I guess this is the best conversion I could make. And I found out your YouTube channel while looking for a clear tutorial of OpenGL, as I had the brilliant idea to use it for my thesis, even though we never have a computer graphics course. So I was looking for something for dummies. That's funny, I mentioned for dummies, I believe, earlier in this video, and I forgot that Annalisa said that. For dummies, good. And I've discovered a lot of very interesting videos about game development, and just later I've discovered that you also teach at a university beside having a great CV. Curriculum Vitae, I believe that's short for Curriculum Vitae. Basically, I think that's my LinkedIn account. Well, I know this email might sound a bit strange, but I just wanted to thank you for sharing your knowledge. Also to the people who can't, critical point here. Also to the people who can't afford to study in American universities. I really wish we had more professors like you, truly dedicated to what they love and so willing to teach students how to rock. I like that, how to rock. I used to say rock on all the time when I was a teenager. I really hope I'll be able to complete all of your video tutorials about C++, OpenGL, and the game engine, as it would be a little goal to reach for my future career. But the path is hard, and my country game development is really something people don't care about. Plus, for females, there's another thing, for females, things are harder. Stereotypes die hard. Well, thank you again, and I wish you happy holidays and a happy new year. Best regards, Annalisa. Annalisa, just a personal response to you. Awesome. Okay. Game development. So I really don't know the status of other universities and how universities teach game development outside the United States. But I do know that I was privileged to attend and also create game development content, and I'm still working on that. The OpenGL playlist and C++ material, all that still needs a lot of work, and the game development playlist does as well. But I'm glad that you benefited from my work here, and that's cool that in Italy, at least from your point of view, game development's not that important to the university that you're attending. I'm glad I could reach out and help you. That's awesome, and that gives me more motivation to get back at it and start working again on my playlist. Another thing, just about the female thing, plus for females, things are harder, stereotypes die harder. Something to think about. I know there's been a lot of online chaos about females being bullied in the game industry and that kind of thing. Don't let that get you down. I think coming just from a female learning game development, that's a huge thing. That game development is one of the hardest things you can learn, and honestly, I can't say too much because of privacy reasons, but I will say I have a few female students. I've had some female students over the course of the 10 years that I've taught at the university level. Females are my best ones. Okay, generally, I mean, not all of them, but most of the females are my best students. I can easily say some of my best students right now currently are females. They're beating the males. So, awesome. All right, keep it up. This is cool. So anyway, everybody, this is why YouTube. Talk about a few other things, and we'll wrap this one up. Okay, one thing. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not used to having a camera in my face. You know, most of my videos, I don't put a camera in my face. One thing you guys could do to help me out is in the comments, comment on what you would like me to work on. I'm not saying I'm going to pick up any new topics, but the topics that I do have up, what would you like me to elaborate on? Some of the things I'd like to do is work on algorithms. Okay, algorithms is a huge part of computer science. But if in the comments you could drop kind of what topics you think I need to elaborate on. Personally, I think the game engine playlist and the graphics playlist for sure need to get finished up. But I also know most of you subscribe because of my C# work, and there's plenty of C# stuff I can put up too. But anyway, if you could help me out in the comments, that'd be a huge thing. I'm also wondering in the comments you could tell me, why are you guys still subscribing? I went silent for a long time. Please, in the comments, tell me why you're still subscribing. It seems like a dead playlist or dead channel, but you guys are still subscribing. I'm curious as to why. I'd also like to know how many of you have benefited in the same way that the two people I've shown so far have benefited. As far as what kind of country you live in, what is your living circumstances, how has me working on this channel benefited you, what could I do to help it be better for you, that sort of thing. I really want to reach out to the underdog because for some reason I was blessed to get all this knowledge, be trained by some awesome people. I feel like I need to share that. Another thing you could do is share the channel with other people that will benefit from it. I mean, right now, just YouTube and Google are doing what they do, and that's how people find the content. And I think the content's pretty decent for the things that I put up, and it'd be nice to see many more people benefit from it the same way that you've benefited from it. So I need your help there. Thanks for watching this video. I'm not saying we're going to start putting up a lot of videos right now, but I do want to kind of give you an update what's going on. Eventually, yes, I will get back to it, but I got to figure out an attack plan because right now my full-time job and other things in my life are definitely sucking my time and my resources out. And really making even one video for this channel takes so much concentration, so much time, so much practice, a lot of redo in a lot of cases. And I love doing it. It's fun, and I love sharing the knowledge. But it's definitely something that I don't have continuous huge blocks of time for. But I'll figure it out and make that happen. Okay, bye.